want to know who I am? Folks call me the Bone Man. Ain't my real name, but it's the one that's stuck. Tonight on Requiem Radio, we climb up a crooked little mountain in Alabama to a place called Horsepence 40. Older than sin and carved out of rock and haunted breath. Folks come from all over to pick and sing round the fire, but some tunes ain't meant for living hands. This one's about a ghost with a Gibson and a song that don't end. So stoke the fire, tune up tight, and don't play past midnight unless you want to jam with the dead. This one here is called the Ghost Picker of Horsepence 40.
There's a saying among the old-timers, you don't choose the mountain chooses you. And if you've ever camped at Horsepence 40 near Steele, Alabama, you know exactly what that means. A place where the rocks hum with history, where banjos echo off ancient stone like they're waking something older than time. It was the second night of the Fall Bluegrass Festival at Horsepence, and the mountain air had that crisp October bite, when the mist drifts low and the music runs late. I was camped high on the upper ridge, far from the main stage, past the food trucks and fire pits, and only where the serious pickers gather. The kind who don't care about the stage schedule. They come for the all-night jams, the real ones, where time disappears. On that night, the fire was low, but the energy was high. Fiddle, banjo, mandolin, guitar, everybody was locked in, trading tunes like secrets. We were halfway through Shady Grove when someone new stepped in from the shadows. He was a tall man, wore a long black duster and a wide-brimmed hat that shadowed his face. He carried an old sunburst Gibson, all beat up, still beautiful. The kind of instrument that hums before it's even played. He didn't say a word, just sat down, nodded once, and picked a G-run that changed everything. The fire popped. A gust of wind howled through the trees like a choir of ghosts. His fingers flew across the strings, fast, old-timey, like something from a different century. Nobody spoke. Nobody stopped. We just followed him, song after song, as if he was leading us somewhere deeper. I asked my friend Philip who the new guy was. Don't know, Philip said, but ain't he playing Reuben's Train? He was, but not the version we all knew. It was older, slower, sadder, like a death march from the hills. Sounded like it had been passed down by ghosts who never stopped running from that train. And that's when I noticed something strange. His strings weren't vibrating. The sound was there, clear as day, but his fingers didn't move right, and the strings just lay flat and motionless under his hands. A couple others had noticed too. The mandolin player stopped. The fiddler backed off like she'd seen a copperhead, but the man just kept on playing. I felt a pull in my chest like his melody was unraveling something inside me. My own guitar slipped out of tune and I tried to keep going. We all did. Then he looked right at us. His eyes were empty. Not blank, just bottomless. Like the whole mountain had fallen into him. I looked away fast. I don't know why, but it felt wrong to meet his gaze. Philip leaned in and whispered. The air just dropped 10 degrees, and he was right. The fire, the warmth, everything gone. Then we heard the rocks whisper. The boulders around us, the ones the Creeks and Cherokee once worshipped, were singing in harmony with that cursed guitar. That's when I stood up. I stumbled back from the firelight when I saw it clearly. He cast no shadow, just him, the guitar, and that endless tune. A dog barked somewhere far off and the spell broke. Just like that, the picker vanished. Mid-note. Gone. Just disappeared into the trees, leaving only silence and the faint smell of tobacco and pine. At sunrise, nobody said a thing. Not about the picker. Not about the cold. Not even about the song. But as I packed up, an old woman walked by and said, "Looks like y'all got visited by old Elias Boone. He died on this mountain in 1931 when he caught on fire playing fiddle during a thunderstorm. They say he comes back every fall looking for a jam he can finish." I didn't even ask her what she meant by finish. All I know is I've never played past midnight at Horse Pence 40 cents. And if you hear a tune that feels too old for this world, don't join in, because once you start playing with the dead, they don't always let you stop.
You've been listening to Requiem Radio, where music bleeds into the supernatural. And that was the Ghost Picker of Horse Pants 40. They say that the mountain is still listening, still waiting. And somewhere in them boulders, that old spirit's still picking and looking for a circle that won't break. So next time you're jamming round the fire and some stranger steps out the dark with a sunburst Gibson and no shadow, don't you follow his lead, and don't you look him in the eye. Ain't gonna be no more tonight. Y'all rest easy, and don't let the dark drive you home.